Hello, my name is Nathan Devonte and you're locked in with TeamCurtains.com. And right now, I'm sitting here with the single, sexy and sweet Maya. How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm good. So is that right? Are you still single, sexy and sweet?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, looking fabulous. And I must say, last night at the Indigo 2, I loved your set. You took us back through all the hits, and you showed us that dancing, something you're famous for. How does it feel to be back in London?
It's awesome to be back in London.
Yeah.
It's been a minute since I have been here. And yeah, it's a really, really good feeling to be back in a place that I did perform in before.
Yes. So of course on Sunday you're doing Trevor Nelson as well.
Am I?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, amazing.
You posted that on your Instagram like yesterday.
But I can't keep up.
People, so right now you are transitioning from Smooth Jones, that came out in 2016, a Grammy nominated album, to The Knockout. How does it feel to be an independent artist, and do the charts even concern you?
I haven't really focused on the charts because you do have to pay a lot of money for radio per song. It's like $250,000 a song for radio. And my focus is to make sure that I give my fans a body of work as much as possible.
Of course.
And you know, when you're not a part of a major system, which I love being a part of, but I'm not right now, you have more freedom. There's no timeline. You don't have to wait for budgets to open up. And when fans want something, especially in today's world when they're getting it every day on social media, you want to be able to serve.
Yes.
But because I am an artist and because I do love albums and I love the experience of an album, I want to make sure that that's my priority.
Yes.
And then maybe for a single, put my money into the radio when I know that it's a hit and it can cross all formats. So my concern is not radio or charts right now. My concern is just to make sure that they constantly have bodies of work that they can enjoy.
Of course. And thankfully for you as well, you've still been able to put out high quality visuals.
Cause I'm ready for whatever.
I haven't really paid attention to shooting visuals yet because albums are very expensive.
Yes.
But right now, because I have developed my team visually for the first time, now I'm getting into directing and producing videos just for the first time because it's all been about the EPs. It's all been about the album and the experience internationally, mixtape, then bringing it back to the States and world, you know, sonically. And now that I have that on lock and my solid sonic team on lock, now I've developed my visual team.
Yes.
You know, so one step at a time. And visuals are even more expensive than making a song. So just taking my time to get it.
Fear of Flying, Case of the X, to now, Blue Eyed Soul has really taken over, where we're seeing more soul artists and R&B artists. Actually, they're whiter skinned. How does that feel? How does that concern you, if at all?
It's not a normal thing. You know, black culture is very prevalent and significant all around the world. When I go to Japan, Australia, like soul, R&B, even culture, from dance to fashion, it's a culture thing that the world admires.
Yes.
You know, when you've been stripped as a culture for centuries of your land, of sometimes your own culture, of your resources, of your economics, of everything, and still make it, and still find the beauty, and still thrive, there's something to be said and accounted for that. And it's magic. And I know that music is in the soul, and you just cannot get away from it because it's built in the DNA. And that's just what it is. And people admire that. There's something very moving about it. And no matter what color you are, you resonate with soul music, you resonate with rhythm, you resonate with harmony. And I mean, people are like magnets to soul music. So that's the natural thing to do, to want to do it because it makes you feel something. And now I understand as far as how it's supported, because you have companies that then think about masses and who their masses are and the buying public. And so yes, they are going to support artists that they feel can reach and cross over lines or genres or races and have a mass appeal. And so often those artists of less melanin, are supported because of business and
Yes.
projected numbers, because they feel that, oh, your target market is this, and that will equate to these sales, so we're going to put the money behind you because this translates into these charts, this translates into this amount of sales, which equals this amount of money in our projections, and we're going to take a chance on you before we take a chance on the originator.
Yes.
And so I feel that it's very bothersome to people that have birthed a thing. But obviously music doesn't belong to anyone because we can all do it, but it does stem from, a culture, and I think that culture is often neglected in business because of that mentality of numbers and projected sales. But
Yes.
it's powerful because it makes you feel at the end of the day. We've seen it happen over and over and over again, the reincarnation or recreation of it. And I mean, it is what it is.
This week, Mathew Knowles was on Wendy Williams, and he spoke about pop success for lighter-skinned black artists. And he said that the only reason why Beyonce is successful is because she's light-skinned. And if she was darker-skinned, she wouldn't have been as successful. Is that something that you feel is true?
I don't think that is true. I think that's a very ignorant mindset to have. Now, if he heard that from somebody in the label he was working with, maybe. But I think when you're great, you're great.
Great.
There are so many greats of all different skin
Yes.
tones. And it's about the work that you put in and how talented you are. I mean, there are so many icons of different origins, different languages, different cultures, different backgrounds, different shades, because they had skills and they were phenomenal in moving people. So I think that's a very inaccurate statement. As far as being in America, I can understand being in the United States, the mentality, once again, of corporations, from the modeling to makeup to fashion to mass appeal. And if you're trying to appeal to the world, often the conversations behind, the closed doors or in corporate offices and the round table are, who are you going to translate to?
Mm-hmm.
Are you of appeal to the world? And the mentality of appeal to the world is to look as close as possible to everybody when you're talking about fashion, when you're talking about makeup, when you're talking about beauty, and when you're talking about branding. Because I've been in those meetings.
Yeah.
And the mentality of the people that own the corporations is sales and numbers. So they do projected figures, projected investments based on who they think you're going to sell to and who they think you can relate to. And if you relate to the entire world, then, sometimes that's defined as a physical thing.
Yeah.
Not a character thing, and not even a color thing, but who you as a person, how you project yourself, your character. And I think we just all need to get away from that mentality because that's been indoctrinated in us, especially in the United States. But the world is so much bigger. And when you're just magic, you're just magic. When you move people, you move people. I don't care what you look like, where you're from.
Right.
And that mentality is, so annoying.
I'm sorry, I need
So annoying.
So, TKO.
Yes.
And I heard that you're a vegan too. Are you a real vegan? Because your album comes out on 420.
I am a vegan.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And I am a real vegan. I don't know
Mm-hmm.
what a fake vegan is. But I'm hardcore vegan. I mean, my fashion, my makeup, my shoes,
Yes.
my home decor is all vegan.
Yes.
And my album comes out 420
420.
to commemorate the 20th anniversary of my debut album.
Okay.
Which came out 421.
All right.
But music is released on Friday.
Days now.
Yeah, and that's the closest Friday to 421. And so I'll be walking into 421, my 20th anniversary of the new album, the day
So,
before.
what can we expect? Who's on it? We're running out of time, but I need to get something about this album, please.
The album is a contemporary R&B album, executive produced by myself and my
right.
production partner of 1500 or Nothing the Band, my guy Mars, very talented musician, producer.
Yes.
It's a very soulful album. Marsha Ambrosius and I wrote
yes.
a song.
We've interviewed her.
Soulful, yes, the most soulful song on this record. I have a feature from the rapper Gold Link.
Okay.
You're the first person to know that. And Gold Link is from my area, DC. And we have another feature you know, but there will also be a deluxe version.
Mhm.
I will be manufacturing and producing the physical album as fans have requested.
That's
and
right.
it will be exclusively sold on mayamaya.com in the shop. But the album will be available on 420 on all digital outlets worldwide.
Yes.
With the pre-order and preview available on 4/6, 2 weeks before. When you pre-order the album, you get the free instant rap track, Knock You Out, that Marsha Ambrosius wrote
That's what's up.
on 4/13,
That's what's
a
up.
week before the album.
Would you ever do a collaboration with Cardi B?
Heck yeah.
Yes.
Cardi is fire.
Her album comes out next month. I mean, next week. Will you be buying it?
Yes, of course.
Yes.
I've always admired her character way before I even knew she could rap. Like, she's so entertaining. I follow her on Instagram.
Yes.
Like, and her birthday is like the day after mine, October 11th, 10/10.
So, last question
Yes.
because of time. So, talking of Cardi B, reality TV, I tweeted you once.
Really?
And you responded to me saying that you'd only do a reality show if you was the executive producer.
Yeah.
So, this is like 2-3 years on.
I
I would
don't
love to
mind-
see you on a show.
I don't mind going on a show, you know, if I know what I'm going on it for and popping in and popping out. As far as, you know, cracking bottles over females' heads and being all about the drama.
Not ratchet.
That's not my thing, because I'm really scared of that part of myself that I know is there. And I'm not really trying to expose that. Like, I worked 20 years to maintain a situation and not go to jail, and I'm a Libra, like Cardi. That can
I'm a
come
Libra
out,
too.
and I'm from the DMV, and we don't get down like that. And if you push our buttons, it's coming out. Okay, so reality TV, if it's a controlled environment and I have control over my image and the editing process.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to make that happen. So thank you, Maya, so much for your time.
All right.
Really appreciate it. It was great to meet you. Great to see you last night. And I hope to see you back with the new album, performing some of your songs.
Thank you.
That's great. Okay, all the best.
Awesome. Hey everybody, it's your girl Maya, and you are watching Teen Cartoons.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the album. Appreciate that.
Make sure y'all don't play me when it comes to Mathew Knowles and light skin, dark skin, clickbait captions, because y'all already know. Don't be putting Beyonce's name next to me because y'all be playing people.
Now you told the
online.
truth.